The Hive is a very interesting platform. It's a very unique structure because it has been created to help people start companies uniquely in the field of big data and the applications that sit on top of them. So what makes us unique is the fact that we have our own technology team, a point of view on the markets that makes sense for where big data and the technologies of big data can make a huge impact, and a model that actually is very hands-on, working with the founders to help them create companies and to get them to market faster, both on the technology side as well as on the go-to-market and business side, and then of course on hiring the teams and in the financing and everything else that it takes to make a startup successful. There's a lot going on in the field of technology, especially when it comes to the world of data. I think the old structures around which applications were created are breaking apart. Partly that's been driven by a huge amount of work that's been done by the big giant internet companies that had to do it because they couldn't afford to pay the licenses that companies like Oracle or others would want them to, and the amount of data that they were collecting was so large that they didn't have technologies that could process it. So they invented them. In their brilliance, they put them open source, and so for us, we are using a lot of what has happened in that part of the world of technology to create applications that can be applied to a broader field. So for example, you could use the world of big data to now enter the world of enterprise security, or the world of big data to be able to apply it broadly in the world of advertising and technology around advertising, or use big data to figure out if your enterprise marketing solutions are actually capturing the exact knowledge required to transform a potential into a real customer. So these are the kind of projects that excite us. We've been very lucky here to attract really, really good talent, especially companies like Kosei, which Pinterest acquired recently. Brilliant people with brilliant minds coming to us and working with us to create a company. Companies like Deep Forest Media that have been acquired by Rakuten started with us a year and a half ago, our first ever incubated project. And we have a whole host of others, more than a dozen others, that are sitting behind them that we're excited to see what happens with them next.
Great,
That
thank
good?
you, Sumant. Yeah.